When I was trying to cook dessert for this morning, I observed that there are some materials which are floating in the water. Why do they float? Hello kids! Welcome to another fun and learning activity with me, teacher Danny. And I would like to welcome you for another lesson for today.
Just then.
And now we're done with the amount of matter in an object. And we are also done with the space that matter occupied. But how about the amount of matter present in a given volume of a substance? How do we call that term?
Meanwhile,
In relation to the amount of matter in a volume, our investigation to the question will start from this question. Which is heavier, 1 kilogram of gold or 1 kilogram of feathers? I hope you didn't fall for it and say gold. The answer is, of course, that 1 kilogram of gold is just as heavy as 1 kilogram of feathers. They both weigh 1 kilogram. And now think how big a 1 kilogram bag of feathers would be. How many of this would make up 1 kilogram? For gold, 1 kilogram wouldn't be very big. 1 kilogram bag of feathers would be much bigger than 1 kilogram of gold. If you had two boxes, both of the same size, and you filled one with gold and one with feathers, which box would be heaviest? Great! The box filled with gold, of course, because the amount of matter in a given volume for a box with gold would have greater mass as compared to the box with feathers. Now try to unjumble the word to know the term we use for this. How do we call that term? We call that as the density of the material. As an example, observe this picture. What can you say about the oil and the water? Now, since oil is lighter, it stays on top of the water. And then, the water remains at the bottom of the container. The floating or sinking of an object in a liquid depends on the densities of both the object and the liquid. Now, usually, density is expressed in gram per cubic centimeter or G/cm cube. Right? For example, the problem is have to find the density of a small pork block like this with a mass of 400 grams and a volume of 10 centimeter cube.
What?
Again, the given are 400 grams, which is the mass, and the volume is 10 centimeter cube. Now, the formula that we're going to use is D is equal to M, the mass, divided by the volume. So let's take the examples, or let's take the given in the example. D is equal to 400 grams divided by 10 centimeter cube. So if we try to get the quotient of 400 and 10, we will have 40. But what is the unit? So again, density is grams per cubic centimeter. So the answer will be 40 grams per cubic centimeter. Now here's a problem for you regarding density. try to solve the density or find the density of a liquid with 30 ml volume and has a mass of 30 grams. So what is its density? I think you know the answer, and it is... Good job! So again, kids, what are the 3 physical properties of matter that we had discussed? We have
mass,
and
density.
very good. In order to get the mass of an object, a solid object, we have to use weighing scale or platform balance. Correct. Which among these 3 is the standard unit for measuring the mass? Good job! And which among these 3 is the standard unit for measuring the volume? You are correct. Now how about this one? Which among these 3 is used for density? You are good. You get the volume of this box. Remember to use the formula. And what is the product? The volume is correct. Last question. What is the density of this material? Use this formula. And the quotient is... So the density of the material is... Way to go! In a nutshell, the mass, the volume, and the density are the general and physical characteristic of matter because they can be observed and present in all phases and kinds of matter. So I hope that you learn more about matter, and I hope that you apply your learning in your everyday life. So once again, it's me, Teacher Danny, signing off.